Hello automators, thanks for tuning in again. Now, CES 2019 is on and you could go hunting and searching for all of the new products and new integration capabilities that we have with Apple and all of their products. But instead, I've done that for you, so stick with me for a few minutes here and I'll go through all of what Apple has done in a very sneaky way at CES 2019. The first product I want to talk to you about is actually from Netatmo. Now, Netatmo was bought by Legrand, and you'll know them from a bunch of smart switches and smart home products or smart light products. And so what they've done is they've created a smart video doorbell. That's what they're calling it. No subscription service required. All it requires is a standard doorbell connection. So basically the two wires out the front of your home and then the ability to have Wi-Fi around your home. Now it is Apple HomeKit capable. The other things I like about this is you're able to either store on a micro SD there or upload to the cloud, and that includes a DropBox subscription. So if you already have DropBox, like I do, then you can go ahead and upload your videos to that service basically automatically whenever someone comes to your door. So I really like that implementation and the fact that I don't need to pay for another subscription service. There was some massive announcements here from Samsung related to their TVs, and they did a ton here while at CES 2019. But what Apple has done, and again, this very sneaky way, LG, Vizio, Sony have all basically said that their TVs for 2019 and beyond here, and some going back to 2018, will have HomeKit app support. So that means you'll be able to turn on your TV and include it in scenes as well. So very powerful stuff there. What Samsung did that was also very impressive was that it allows access through search through their voice assistant, through Bixby, to go ahead and search through the iTunes, the movies library, and with all of these TVs that I've mentioned being AirPlay 2 compatible, the ability to play music on those either from an iPhone, an iPad, or really any of Apple's AirPlay 2 capable devices. We've seen Apple partner with Elgato Eve or Eve as they are called now. Now they have a new light strip that is HomeKit compatible. It's around $80, $79 US. They also have the extensions and each piece is 2 meters. So you're able to go and get those, attach them to your HomeKit and or control them with a HomePod or something like an iPad. Harman Kardon released an entire set of speakers a while ago called the Citation series. They've expanded on that Citation series, and of course Google Assistant is still on board. But what was added to these speakers now is AirPlay 2. So again, we're seeing Apple get out there and integrate with more of these makers, and we're seeing a product pairing with Google Assistant as well here in a roundabout way. ConnectSense has created the current smart home outlet, and the difference with that is it will analyze the data essentially from your power consumption and actually give you suggestions to turn on and off devices as it sees fit here to basically conserve power. So now that will have full Apple HomeKit and Siri integration as well. A couple of additional smart locks here. Kwikset has what they call the premise, and that smart lock will have HomeKit and Siri integration. There's also the Avia smart lock, which is actually a UK police initiative here to create more home security essentially, and this is by a company called Moen, so that will also have HomeKit integration here. We've seen some growth in the Nano Leaf system, which I think everyone kind of likes, and the scene capability within HomeKit really makes those very powerful as well. There's an additional set of products there coming from Nano Leaf. The new Jabra Elite 85H will have an option to play with Google Assistant, Amazon's voice assistant, or Apple's voice assistant on board. And the interesting thing about this is you can enable enable and disable the ability to use that voice assistant. And when you do that, the only wake word is assistant. So a little bit different. Obviously, you're not going to be using Apple's normal wake word, but it's good to see those go on a pair of noise canceling headphones. Something else that I've liked to see here is GE has actually extended their reach in terms of their C by GE light bulbs here, and they've also announced some new multicolor bulbs and a multicolor light strip. All of those products will get Apple HomeKit capabilities here as well. So we're seeing another bulb maker interact with Apple on this front. The U by Moen Smart Shower has Apple HomeKit and Siri compatibility in it as well. So obviously you're going to be able to connect that device and utilize it as a shower. I don't think you're taking your iPhone in, but with the ability to have a HomePod or an iPad in the room and for it to listen for that wake word, you can adjust by voice now. There is new HomeKit support for some of Arlo's new smart home cameras and some of their existing smart home cameras via a software update coming in Q1 of 2019. So just to check here, that is the Arlo Ultra 4K HDR wire-free and the Arlo Pro 2 security cameras. Both of those will get a firmware update to have integration with HomeKit and Siri. This is something a little outside of CES actually. IKEA has released some smart blinds or started to show signs that they're releasing these smart blinds in Europe, and the pricing right now looks like about $99 as a starting point, or 99 euros actually. They will have Google Assistant, Amazon's voice assistant, and Siri integration capability. So wild stuff to see actually with all of these different smart home makers, and IKEA really building out that smart home products list as well.